got more stuff set up, so I wanted to show you guys exactly how I've quieted this down a ton. Got the top popped off. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, let's see. So we got 3 of the 144 or 140 millimeter Noctua fans sitting right here. They're going, I think it's 80% blast right now. Haven't like 3D printed a wall or anything. This can come out, but my 3D printer's been down, so I haven't been able to make anything right here. You can also put like a bunch of wood together to get one solid wall going with no air leakage. We're using the same setup, same mic, so you guys can hear the difference in sound. As you can see, it's not that bad. Also replaced the back fans with 2 of the Chromax Noctua fans, the 80 millimeter ones. Still running the stock Wraith cooler. Probably going to change that out at some point to a Noctua one. And beyond that, it's a lot more quiet. So yeah. So, would I recommend that setup to anyone else now? Here's a picture of my cat. No, unless you're really into wanting to spend that much on drives. My big deal is, by the time I want to, heap up and spend more money on drives, my old ones will have run their course, and I can just jump to 16 or 12 terabyte drives. So a lot of things to consider. The thing draws a lot more power than a normal case would. Been looking at getting a Node 804 and just having it more compact, because that thing's, the 24 base, heavy as hell. You pretty much have to take the drives out to move it, and then you got to remember, well, Unraid helps this a lot, but you still got to remember like the order in which they came in and stuff. So it's not a great system. I don't know. I kind of jumped the gun with it. Got real excited. Got myself a big present for graduating, and just don't think it was. In the end, I don't necessarily think it was worth it. It's a lot of space. It's a lot of power, and it's a lot of effort to keep it silent. Really, I mean, that pink fan I had in front of the NAS. I've got this big like pink fan. And it's got to run most time to keep the temperatures cool. And I'm also using 7200 RPM red drives, but it's just not what I want anymore. I thought it was what I wanted, and I don't know. I was kind of hoping to show everyone that it's not all that cracked, but you might think it is. I was looking at, I think it's called InNAS or UNAS, one of the two. It's a company that creates these big NAS enclosures, and I believe they had an 8-bay or 10... No, they had an 8-bay one, where basically it's like Synology, except you can just put in your own hard drive, or your own motherboard, processor, and all that, but I really wish someone offered a Synology-like enclosure that held 12 bays and allowed you to have the modularity of adding your own, motherboard. Whether it be that size or not, it could be a micro ATX build or something like that. But yeah, just things to think about. yeah, if anyone's interested in, I've been having a lot of issues with my 3D printer as of late. I've got an Ender 3 and I can't quite get it to level ever since I overheated it and clogged up the nozzle. It's been an absolute pain dealing with all that. Isn't that right, girl? Yeah. So, I guess that's it, you know. Just wanted to throw something quick together because I've been pretty lazy about everything. And, yeah. Walk in there real quick. Sorry about the shaky cam if anyone gets upset about that. I know a lot of you have in the past. Here's the new area. There it be in its glory. There's a little fan that I have going. Yeah, this place is a rat's nest. Don't worry about that. It'll be picked up soon. Also, the thing is, if I go to that Node 804, I'm going to have to get a micro ATX motherboard, which isn't that big a deal, but I'd have to deal with selling my, my ATX one now. And just, these are things you got to think about. And with any Ryzen build, it's good just to have a graphics card, especially if you change networks or whatever and fuck up. Just, you might need a graphics card, especially with the initial setup. So yeah, that's everything. Unraid's been great. Got a home assistant set up, kind of. It's really been working out well, so. You guys want to see a video on anything? Like, look at this desk I built. Got all that shit figured out. Butcher's block. Been opening some D&D minis lately. Let's see. The Tyranny of Dragons. There's the Copper Dragon. Got the black one back there, or the green and black back there, the like shadow black dragon. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess that's everything. Also, got a subwoofer hooked up. An Ultimax, not this one. I've got one for my living room. I've got an Ultimax 18. Bumps pretty bad. So, alright guys, well, that's it for this one. Later.